Hey YouTubers, Muskrat Jim here. And recently Sharon Crowe from Alabama sent me a custom ferro rod. And I'm just out in the bush, just finding some natural tinders that I can practice using her, or demonstrate using her ferro rod on. So come along. There's some old man's beard in that spruce. Just zoom in on some here to show you. See, it's that shaggy lichen. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer to see if I can get some of that. This is last year's cattail down. It's all nice and fluffy. I can fluff that up, and it's a natural tinder too. Well, the blueberries are starting to come out. A few ripe ones there. Kind of hard to resist. And here are some blackberries. As you can see, they're not ready yet. Flowers are still on them. And these are raspberries. And as you can see, they're not even turning red yet. Another natural tinder is the bark scrapings of the eastern white cedar. So I'll just use the back of my pocket knife. And I'll just put some of this into a baggie. And here's some paper birch. We'll collect some of this too. Hey YouTubers, Muskrat Jim here again. And yesterday I was out collecting some tinder so then I could practice using or demonstrate using this custom ferro rod that was made for me by Sharon Crowe in Alabama. Now you might wonder why it's got such a big honking handle on it. Well, because of my handicap, this is going to make it a whole lot easier for me to strike a spark without the spark being so close to my clothing that I might catch on fire. Let me just show you. Okay, so the ferro rod is so large that I could hold it on my knee, my arm like this, and then I can scrape that to create sparks. And the sparks will be over here instead of being right on my pant leg or my shirt sleeve or whatever. So yesterday I collected various different natural tinders, and we're going to just practice setting them on fire. So first of all, I have this dry grass, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of process it a bit just to increase the surface area so then it's more likely to catch a spark. Okay. So the next thing we're going to try is this white cedar bark, eastern white cedar bark. Again, we'll just fluff it up a little bit. Almost. Smoldering. Could be that it's kind of damp. There we go. Took a little while to catch because I think it was a little bit damp. Okay. So next we're going to do the old man's beard. And again, we'll fluff it up somewhat. Just expose some of the fibers. Started, but then it kind of went out. Give it a couple more blasts here. Maybe I should have processed it a little bit more. not burning nearly as well as I thought it would. That's actually good to know, because then I can avoid it in the future. Okay, so next we're going to try this cattail down. Okay, so we're going to fluff this up somewhat, again, just to increase the surface area, then it's more likely to catch a spark. So this is the seed pod of a cattail. And I've seen these go up before and they went up really, really quick. So let's see what we can do. One spark, almost got it going. We have had rain recently, so it could be that the inner fibers are a little bit damp. Yeah, it could be a little bit damp. Well, next we have some birch bark. Good old birch bark. You know, this is from the paper birch, so it's like really, really fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it up the normal way by doing some scrapings. Get some fine pieces going there. I think that might be good enough. Cattail down is still smoldering, so it may catch yet. The breeze that's blowing. And we'll let that go. Then we'll continue on with the birch bark. And you see a lot of black smoke coming off of birch bark, and that's because of the oils that are in it. once the cattail down catches, it really goes. Old man's beard, though, not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so Sharon, I want to thank you very much for this ferro rod. It really is quite awesome. It'll definitely come with me on my hikes. You put a lot of work into this, carving it out and everything. Awesome. Thank you so much. So, until next time, this is Muskrat Jim signing out. For more muskrat survival videos, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.